Hi! For many of you who've watched my earlier videos, you know that I'm 88 years of age and have been retired for 29 years. And all of these videos that I've placed, around about 80 so far, in the past 16 or 17 months, I have never talked about the monetary side of retirement. That's because I know so very little about it. I leave that to my financial advisor, who's kept me going in all these years. Now you might wonder, did I have a lot of money to retire on? No. I had a very modest number of superannuation saved up over this last 17 years of my working life. And when I got my payout, it was $146,000 all up. That's equivalent today to roughly $400,000. So what I'm saying is, if you were retiring today on $400,000, you'd be in the same situation I was back in 1995. So what did I do to manage all this time? Well, first of all, my financial advisor advised that my wife and I were entitled to a full old age pension, which we got from the start after I retired. And then, of course, just a little bit of money coming in from super. Not very much, about $500 and something per quarter or something. It was very mediocre amount. But it did help in perhaps paying the unexpected big bill as it came in. So what did I do to manage to be able to live well in the past 29 years on just a old age pension for my wife and myself and a little bit of income coming in? Well, I'll tell you, I didn't spend a lot of money. When I retired, I didn't go out and buy a brand new car. I kept my 20-year-old General Motors Holden car, which was still going well. After all, about 5 years earlier, I'd put a new engine in it and so forth. So it was still good. And even when I bought that car, it was 6 years old when I bought it. So I bought a 1972 model Holden and I got rid of it in 1998. So there you go. And then what did I do? 3 years after I retired, I bought another second-hand car. I didn't go out and buy a newie. And of course, we had our mortgage paid off. Very essential. Have that mortgage paid off before you retire. That's the big one. That's where your security lies, owning your own home. Don't sell it and go out and buy that big luxury boat that you've always dreamed of having, or the caravan with the four-wheel drive and tour around Australia or wherever you live, then come back just about broke. Don't do that. That so-called nest egg that you get when you retire, you feel pretty flush. You step out of the office, you get a big deposit in your bank account, probably more money than you've ever had spending money, and you're tempted to spend it. Don't do that. It's got to last you a long while. So that's what I did. No big overseas holiday, no big expenses, just carried on living much as I had been when I was working. Sure, you can take a holiday. Sure, you can go on a little trip here and there. Maybe even an overseas trip, providing it's just for a week or so. Don't spend a lot of money. It's got to last you a long time. I hope that you are getting the message here. I have managed to survive on a what you might call, very moderate income stream in all this time. Has it made me unhappy? No, of course not. My financial advisor asked me when I retired, what sort of situation would you like to live in your retirement? I said, well, the same as I am when I'm working. He said, I think we can work that out for you. And he's done so with investment strategies. Sure, I know that my capital will eventually run out, maybe, but I'm 88. He probably never expected me to live to 88. I might even live to, who knows, quite a while yet before my money runs out and before my life on planet Earth runs out. I hope you got something out of this video. The main thing is, of course, you can live well on a very moderate income in retirement, providing you have no debts and you retain good health.